a parent isn't near their child. Let's say their child's young, maybe 7 years old, 8 years old, and maybe they're in a good mood and they're playing with their toys or something on the floor alone, but they're involved in their own creativity and imagination and their own little thing going on. The parent could just sit in that same room and marvel at the child. Not because they're trying to be all technical about the brain development of this child, or that this child is this separate entity or this being that came from them, as it's like, it's a miracle. There's no intellectual basis to any of this. It's all emotional. And you don't really have to think much beyond. I'm not saying you shouldn't think beyond anything anyway. I'm just saying, it's just like, I love just watching my child. I love just being in the same room with them. You don't have to do anything with your child. It should be that simple. And this is what I'm talking about in like a relationship. You don't have to really do much. People try so hard to make the other person happy. They try so hard to do stuff with them. It's like, I'm not saying you shouldn't show that person any acts of love or actions that in a way show and demonstrate how much you care about them, but it's like all that stuff, it's just stuff. Do you really love them? I mean, that's what matters the most, right? It's not necessarily what you do for them. And naturally, you'd probably do a lot for them if you really love them. But some people just look at the acts as like, well, that's what love is. But when's the last time you just sat in the same room? When's the last time you just looked in each other's eyes? Did you ever really love this person? And this stuff should grow and develop over time. You deepen in love. And that's all that's required.